am Cheyenne, and this is the LarpHouse. Now, I have been singing the praises of the LARP community and the friends that I have made there since this show's inception, but this week I'm actually going to show you guys what that looks like. I have here a very special interview of two best friends who met through LARP and have been inseparable for decades since. And I am showing you guys this because I thoroughly believe that friendship is a very pure and beautiful type of magic that the LARP community is abundant with. So without further ado, hello friendship.
My name is Lisa Schaefer, and I have been LARPing for 35 years.
And I'm Anita Twitchell, and I have been LARPing for 25 years.
For me, I discovered LARP when my father found it, like through my art teacher. I did D&D, and then he invited us to a LARP event. And I started there, and I loved it. Of course, when you're 12, it's pretty darn cool.
Me, I went to a gaming convention, the Strategicon one, in February of 1991 and dressed up as a Kender. That's when I saw IFGS, which was the local LARP at the time. That's where I met her.
And he said, she belongs in LARP. She should not be anywhere else. We have to get her.
And she hasn't let go since. It wasn't long after that that we became friends.
We pretty much hit it off really well. She was adorable. She was so adorable.
Oh, yeah. She's been my mom, she's been my sister, she's been my comrade. It run the gambit.
Oh, yeah, okay. Our Musketeers probably. Okay. Although I did like being mother-daughter.
Yeah, but that wasn't good for the daughter.
And she's really creative.
Lisa's very spontaneous. So it kind of makes hanging out with her an adventure every single time. So I like that.
Me too.
We like sewing. We'll do different projects and stuff together because it makes it just much more entertaining and easier to get a project done because, well, you're when someone's with you, you're always motivated and it inspires you to continue to finish the actual project.
The Three Musketeers are for sure.
We've seen like every Musketeer movie.
Yeah.
And still the 1974 movie is still the best one that they've ever done. And it's still not accurate to the book.
Nope.
Because we read the book too.
Yes. Okay.
Well, we're friends, so you kind of get over it. I joined the Renaissance Fair, and then the year after I joined LARP. So, and I was a very shy person before that. Not that, I mean, everybody knows now. It helped me get out of my shell. I mean, the first time that I decided to wear a crop top was at a LARP because I decided to go in character, and it showed cleavage and everything else.
I was surprised. I didn't know she had boobs. I learned a lot from LARP.
Well, it lets you experiment. It lets you be a different character, a different side of you that you're maybe afraid to show the world. And you get to experiment, and if it doesn't work and you really don't like that, then, well, you don't have to play that anymore, and you don't have to add it to your personality if you don't want to.
Yeah, so I've been playing this for 35 years, but like a few years ago I started Rohina, and she was unfiltered. That was very difficult for me, because I usually have a very strict filter on. But so this character is like, she just said whatever came to mind, and that was very refreshing and freeing. It was amazing, and I have been a little less unfiltered since I started playing her.
As NPCs, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, we've gotten into... Yeah, that's really one of the nice things when you play characters that don't like each other, and you're as close as we are, then, you know, I mean, I can punch her as an NPC and get away with it. So it makes it easier to, like, you can wrestle, you can do all kinds of things because you've got that intimacy that allows you to basically be a bitch. Okay? And you know that as soon as it's game time down, that person's not going to hate you or take it personally because they know that it wasn't personal. It's totally in character. Being able to write poetry, write songs and stuff that I never thought I could do, it's allowed me to be more open with people and be more free. I mean, I still have my little wallflower self that goes back every once in a while. I've learned more about myself, especially with the different characters that I've played. Learning in LARP is unending. In 25 years, I'm still learning. In 35 years, she's still learning. Another 20 years, we'll still be learning. Funny, well, I think that would be when you threw the glitter on me. Because I cannot get over that one.
I love that one.
Both of us were fighting on a log. Okay, she's playing a fairy elf and I'm playing a Highland Pict. Okay,
and we were isolated. We were completely
and surrounded by NPCs. And so I'm losing a leg, an arm, and such. And I mean, I was losing hit points like crazy. So she threw the glitter bomb healing potion on my head.
So I was like, I can heal you. And it just went.
Now the good thing is you don't piss off a fairy elf if you're a Highland Pict. So I couldn't get mad at her. So that meant I mowed through the NPCs. And it was funny, the whole weekend everybody was laughing as I would do this.
And glitter would fall out of her.
Still doing this.
You bet.
10 years?
Hell yeah.
As long as our hips last and shoulders heal.
We could be old sages eventually.
Yeah, no matter what, we'll be the two wise women, above the cauldron that everybody has to go to and fears, even though there's no weapons, because they know that if the two of us are there, something bad's gonna happen. Because it's fun, from learning history to figure out costuming, learning calligraphy, learning how much stuff do I know, beading. I started simple as historical reenactor through the Renaissance Fair. So there's some basic things that you learn, but when you LARP, that expounds like this. Renaissance Fair is this, LARP is this.
Yeah, I do it because of people, because I find all of my friends through LARP. I think there's like one or two that I've gotten outside of LARP, and I usually try to drag them in. You can do a game with me, and if you still disclaim after that, then...
And that's usually the answer when people figure it out and come to a game and see it. They realize that it's not as, quote, the negative geeky, the negative nerdy that it was when, we were all growing up. It's once they experience it, this is pretty damn cool. So, and most of the time they stick around.
Yeah. Well, I got married through LARP. I have my best friends through LARP.
If I would have never gone to that Strategicon and never found LARP,
I wouldn't be out here in Southern California. I would still be back in Colorado, because I came out to California to run a LARP for my dad who got sick. LARP changed everything about my life.
And then, so we would have never met without LARP.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I choked up editing this video about 57 times because they're so cute. And if you guys want to make me cry with your stories of friendship and love, then check out the interview master post in the description of this video. We have a bunch of different kinds of interviews if you want to be on the show. And the featured LARPer of this week is a new friend of mine and LarpHouse supporter, Stephen Jack of Hog and Dice Productions. The Hog and Dice videos are either hilarious or thought-provoking or a little bit horrifying or a mixture of all three. And he has a really cool pet rook named Earhart, who's a bit of a diva, and I love him and I meet him because he's my cousin. In case you guys couldn't tell, I have a corvid thing. Ravens, namely, but cousin. And he's got some really cool LARP-related projects in the works for the future, so keep an eye on that kid. And that's all I have for you this week, nerds. Thank you so much for watching. We love you, we cherish you, and if you have any questions, comments, or emotional outbursts, please feel free to message us. We are on Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, and Instagram. And if you use the hashtag LHshowme on social media, you can submit a character concept and I will do a makeup tutorial based on it. And as always, nerds, like us, subscribe to us, fight with us.